We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Okay, here is the Epson EcoTank ET-2800. This ended up only being $200 with a coupon that I had and some cash back from using a browser extension. So it already includes all of the inkwell, I guess they're called. What are they called? It doesn't say. It already includes the ink for the next 2 years or so, it says. These only cost about $13.99 a piece. There is no differentiation between like extra large sizes and the regular size, which I do appreciate. Here are some of the stats. So now I'm gonna open her up and put this together. I accidentally ripped this off. The tracking stuff was taped to it, so that's why I ended up just ripping it off there. I think it's a little smaller than my last one too.
I mean, this is why we always caution about like getting casually involved with people, especially once you, I mean, your roommate is extremely tricky for these exact reasons. And honestly, I would not be surprised.
Now I'm going to fill the black ink tank with the liquid. It says you're not supposed to shake it. You're not supposed to squeeze it. You're supposed to take the cap off very slowly. It's just a twist off cap. Okay. Now inside it's turned that way, and at the top, as you can see, it's turned this way. So I just have to make sure that I am putting it in the same direction. Okay. Says, okay. Insert the ink bottle into the filling port, wait for the ink to fill the tank, and it will stop automatically when the ink tank is filled to the upper line. Okay. So I am, oh, okay. So I don't have to do anything. Just make sure that it's sitting. Do you hear that? That's the water, that's the ink emptying into the tank. In the instructions it says that this takes less than 50 seconds. And as you can see, these are all color coded to make sure it's super easy to refill. Okay, now there's a little bit still in there, so I'm going to screw cap back on and finish with these other ones. Oh, a little bit got out. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe that off. A little bit dripped there. So I'm just going to wipe that off and then go back and refill the other tanks. This one I can see the ink going down. This is not difficult at all. You know, I wish that it didn't use so much plastic, but I understand why. Ink is nothing to be playing around with, and to make sure that even if one of these broke, for example, if one of these broke, it would completely ruin the machine and everything else. So I understand why they have to seal the bottles in plastic. Okay. So filling them up to the top, there's still a little bit of ink left, so I'm just going to put those on the side. So now the printer is ink charging. It says it'll take about 11 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to grab some computer paper and get ready to test it. Okay, I don't know why it won't focus. The screen is very bright, but anyway, it says initialization complete. Okay, done. Hitting OK. So now I want to link it to my phone. Make sure it's on. Searching for the product. ET-2800 series. It says it's going to send a signal. It says it's checking the communication. Start setting up. Yes. A request has been, now it says connection request received. Approve. Wait until Wi-Fi setup is complete. Oh my god. Okay, so now, I don't know if you guys can see that. I have to wait until the Wi-Fi setup is complete before it's completely synced with my phone, so I can just send stuff directly to the printer to print. But it looks like this is going to take maybe 10-15 minutes, so I'll be back in 15. So something I kind of like, I like the printers that feed into the back instead of having to pull out a drawer underneath, load it in, and then close the drawer. I I like that you can just set the paper here. Okay, paper's in. Open this little thing. Okay. Also, this printer is not quiet. You can definitely hear it printing. If that's something that you are concerned about, I mean, the camera is pretty close, maybe 2 feet away. Okay, so this is a little annoying. So basically once you receive the printout, which is this, it has all these little boxes on it and the lines are numbered. So from the least to the most lines, you have to look at the page and see which columns basically have the most lines in them while they were printing. And from what I can tell, from 1 to 7, they all sort of match up. So the higher up in the numbers you go, the more lines appear on the page. This is new. I've never had to do this. So now we're printing something else. I guess this is how it aligns. Choose rectangles that are not separated or overlapped. Okay. And then to select the number, I would say 7. Print head alignment complete. You can adjust again from maintenance. Okay, so now I can see the main screen. It says copy, scan, Wi-Fi setup, maintenance, settings, quiet mode, which is off. Maybe if we turn that on, see how that prints. And then back to copy. Okay. The screen is very small, I have to say. It's not something that, I mean, I wear glasses, but if I was standing like a few feet away from it, I definitely wouldn't be able to see everything that's on the screen. It's very small. Okay, so I tried to find my golden brown beanie to wear with this eye makeup. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have every light on, and also it's light outside. Let me turn this on. Okay, now you can see it a little bit. So I have on this gorgeous, like, orangey gold eyeshadow today, and it would go perfectly with my other freaking beanie if I could find it. And you may be wondering, why are you wearing these indoors? And that's because it's under 40 degrees and the house I live in is old. So a little cold air always gets in here, and I'm naturally always like a little cold. You guys like my sconces? I got some over here. These are not like properly and professionally placed. I just put these up here because I wanted to see if I could. So I have one up there. I have two of these. One's up here, one's lower. And then there's these two up here on the wall. So these are like two totally different styles, but I fell in love with them. One I found, now that's gonna be a whole separate video. I'll let you guys know like how I found them and, you know, and all that stuff later. But today I wanted to talk about the Epson EcoTank printer that I got a few weeks ago. I've had it, I unplugged it. I've had this for about 2 weeks now, and it's perfect. I was able to plug it right into my laptop using, I already had an extra cord for it. A cord does not come with it. I just happen to have one. And I was able to plug it into my computer, download the program, and it synced up perfectly. So the only stuff that I've been printing is shipping labels on these labels from Avery. I can't remember what type it is. I'm pretty sure it's like the recyclable whatever version. But I've been printing on these shipping labels specifically, and I've been printing documents out on regular computer paper. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on how I was doing with the new printer so far. It's been great. I haven't had any problems with it. Warming up takes maybe a minute, and then it can start printing right away. And the ink tanks don't even look like, they look exactly the same as when I first started printing on it. So I'm not concerned about the ink running out. I am a little concerned with the temperature dropping outside. Like I have I keep it pretty toasty warm in here. Plus I have a personal heater, but I do get worried sometimes that if the temperature drops suddenly, or if a little wind gets through, if that will affect the ink. But so far it's been perfectly fine. Was there anything else? I'm not gonna say it's quiet because it's not quiet. It's quieter than my last printer, so it works for me. I haven't had to print like 100 orders or anything, but the day will come one day, and then we'll put the printer to the test for real. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick like 2-week update. So far, so good. I haven't tried to print any like photos. Most of the stuff I print is like in black. So I haven't tried to print anything on photo paper, like other types of paper, or using much of the other inks. So I'll let you know if anything crazy starts happening. I'll definitely let you guys know. But so far so good. Linked up perfectly with my MacBook. I forget what the operating system is now, but I'll make sure to add that in. And thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate you guys spending your time with me, and I'll see you guys next time.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time. We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.